morning students, myself Dr. Nitin Chaudhary from Super 20 classes, Delhi. I'm a physics faculty, so I teach you physics, obviously. But I say always a one statement, if you think about yourself, just I am a big student. So one day you will become a big student, and if you think about yourself, I am a strong student, I am a champion student, I am a champion guys, I am a champion person. So one day you will become your champions. One day you will become a champion students. Got my point? And I teach almostly CBSE board level, like this board level, any board level. And my specialization IIT JEE mains and also advanced with NEET. Okay, so 3 combo pack like CBSE board, any board like specific and CBSE board, and JEE mains, advanced, NEET. Got it my point? So I cover 4 category in my physics lecture. Okay, so let's start the lectures. 12th class, volume 1, electrodynamics. Okay, so start the lecture. Electrodynamics. 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 But you ask me a question, sir, in a book, no chapter of like electrodynamics? Yes, you are absolutely right. This is the whole unit of the volume 1 of 12th class. Got it my point? Electrodynamics, if we break this sentence, if we break this word, electro plus dynamics. Got it my point? Electro means like electric charge, and dynamics matlab like a kinematic motion. Kinematic, in a position of kinematics. Motion. Branch of physics which deal the charge of motion, which deal the study of charge at motion, it's called electrodynamics. Got it my point? It meant to say that's motion of the charge. Got it my point? Okay, so but now the question is arise is what, sir, but what is the chapter of 1 is electrostats? So yes, we divided the electrodynamics in a 3 category. In a 3 category, like first category is electrostatics, second is magnetism, third one is electromagnetic waves. Electromagnetic waves, like this is the first chapter of your NCERT book, like electrostatics. And what is electrostatics? The study of charge at rest. Like let's suppose I am a charge, I am now a statical position, so you study me, that's called electrostats. Got it my point? So if a charge in a state rest, so he produces the electric field. And magnetism, charge in motion. In this condition, charge in motion and produce the magnetic field. And electromagnetic waves, charge is accelerate. And when a charge is accelerate, या when a particle is accelerate, so he both type of electric field induce, like electric field and magnetic field. What am I point? No problem. So let's start the first chapter of electrostats. Let's start the first chapter of electrostats. This is the simple introduction of electrodynamics. Got it my point? Yes. Electrostatics. This is your first chapter of your NCERT book. So I teach board level also, NEET and IIT JEE mains and advanced. Okay, of this chapter. Okay. So electrostats like electro plus statics. Electro matlab electric charge and static matlab at rest. The study of charge at rest, it's called electrostatics. Okay, so a question is arise, what is charge? That's what is charge. Okay, so know about the charge. So know about the charge. Charge. Question, what is charge? Charge, it's a material property. Charge, it's a material property who describe the nature of the matter. Who describe the nature of the matter, that's electric nature and also a magnetic nature. It's an electric nature, also a magnetic nature. Got it my point? Material property who describe the nature of the matter, electric nature and also magnetic nature. Magnetic nature. Got it my point? You understand? Okay. So this is the definition of charge, and in other words, charge is the property of mass. If a body have mass, then also you understand that that body is also a charge. But it is reverse, not true. Maybe true, but not true. Okay. So it's not exactly true. If a body have charge, maybe that's have mass. Maybe. Okay, but it's absolutely right that that's those body have a mass is also a charge. Got it my point? So charge is the, I can say charge is the property of mass. So one question is arise and asked also in IIT JEE 1982. And what is the question? Question is two neutral body, body A and body B, separated of 10 centimeter apart. Two neutral body A and body B are separated 10 centimeter apart. Which type force act here? So many students give the answer is no force, because this is the neutral body. But it is not true. Because I'm saying charge is the property of mass. You consider only whole charge of the body is 0 and whole charge of the body is 0. So your answer is neutral, no force. But it is not true. You remember that charge is the property of mass. So that body have mass. Understood? Individual mass. And that's also is a mass. And two mass attract to each other with a gravitational force. So answer is gravitational force. This question asking by the IIT 1982. Okay, so it's a very simple question and very conceptual question. And again, type of charge. Next term is type of charge. There are the two type of charge: positive charge and negative charge. Positive charge and negative charge. Okay, when a body is positive and when a body negative, what is the condition? That's body A. This body lose of electrons. This body lose of electrons. Lose of electrons. Itself a positive charge. Itself gaining a positive charge. When a lose of electrons, and that's body B gaining of electrons. Gaining of electrons, so this body have a negative charge because this body have gain of electrons. This body have gain of electrons like this, negative charge. Negative charge. Got it my point? Understands? Okay. So firstly, I am asking some questions like charge, so I tell you what is the charge, what is the definition of charge, I explain you, okay, and then after is type of charge, there are the two type of charge, positive charge and negative charge, and also a condition कि when a body have positive and when a body have negative charge. Okay, that's next step is properties of charges. Next step is properties of charges. Heading is property of charges. So first property is conservation of charge. First property is conservation of charge. What is the statement of the conservation of charge? On a board level and in also in a NEET level, some teachers and some students, this statement say, charge neither be created nor be destroyed, it is transferred one body to another body. And also many books say this statement. But in a JEE mains and also advanced level, so one step is added by me and by my faculty team. Like, okay, so what is statements? Charge neither be created nor be destroyed. Charge, listen me carefully. Charge neither be created nor be destroyed. It is transferred one body to another body. But it is possible to create and destroy the charged particles. It is possible to create and destroy the charged particles. So what happening? Yes, I gave an example like beta decay. For example, beta decay process. In a beta decay process, you study in atomic physics also. Okay, beta decay process, a neutron convert into a proton plus electron plus antineutrino plus tremendous energy. This is the example of charged particles creation and destructions. Got it my point? And also a book of S.C. Burma said this. Got it my point? So this is the property of conservation of charge. And next property is quantization of charge. Quantization of charge. Quantization of charge. Everybody, the magnitude of charge of everybody is the multiple integral of the fundamental of charge. Like this, I am a body, I am a free body. What is the magnitude of my body? My body have the magnitude of charge is the multiple integral of the fundamental of charge of E. Like this, the mathematical is Q equal to plus minus NE. Like this. And where is N? N is the integer. Like this, plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, like this. Got it my point? Okay, so ask one question upon of this situation. I am asking some question of this situation, like question is a body A, a body B, a body A and a body B. Body A transfer the charge of to body B like minus 3.2 multiply 10 की power minus of 19 coulomb. Transfer the charge body A to body B minus 3.2 multiply 10 की power minus 19 coulomb. How many number of electron transfer body A to body B? So apply the formula. Q equal to NE. So N equal to Q upon of E and Q minus 3.2 multiply 10 की power minus 19 upon electronic charge value minus 1.6 multiply 10 की power minus 19. So you cancel out is how many number of electron transfer body A to body B? 2. And second question is, can we transfer the mass? And if your answer is yes, so how much? If your answer is yes, how much? Yes, we transfer the mass body A to body B because every electron have a mass. Got it my point? And how much? M equal to N multiply mass of electron. The value of N is 2, put the value, and also mass of the electron. So 18.2 multiply 10 की power minus 31 kg mass transfer body A to body B. Got it my point? You understand? You well understand. If you not understand, you ask again me. Okay, in a comment section, you ask me. Okay, so third property is additive property of charge. Additive property of charge. What is the statement of the additive property of charge? For any isolated system, I am saying statements. For any isolated system, the total charge of any isolated system is the algebraic sum of the individual charge. What is my point? Like this, I am a charge over of this entire of room, and you stay in this room like Sita, Fernandez, Ram, Sham. So total charge is equal to the Sita, Ram, Fernandez. Got it my point? Like this, for example, this is the isolated system and having a total charge of capital Q and also an individual charge of plus Q1, plus Q2, plus Q3, minus Q4, plus Q5. So statement is algebraic sum total equal to total charge of Q equal to the algebraic sum plus Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 plus minus Q4 plus Q5, like this etc. Got it my point? This is the additive property of charge of mathematical statements. Okay, you understand? And again, next property is fourth property is charge is unaffected by the motion. Charge is unaffected by the motion. It means charge is at rest equal to charge in motion. Charge is at rest equal to charge in motion. Like this, I am a body. Now that I am a okay, I am a statical position. I am having a 2 microcoulomb charge. If someone push me and my body motion 5 meter per second square and traveling a distance here to there, like this. So my body initially having a charge of 2 microcoulomb. In this position, my charge magnitude is changed? No, because charge is unaffected by the motion. So here of this position, body is also same charge that like this off point. What is my point? So charge is unaffected by the motion. If a body 2 microcoulomb charge, if here, so there is a same charge. Got it my point? No problem. Okay, you understand? And last property is like charges, like plus minus repel to each other, and unlike charges like plus minus is attract to each other. Okay, this is the full description of about the charge. Got it my point? So I'm not teaching like I'm not starting a first point of Coulomb's law, not, because I'm always in my class basic knowledge always I teach you. Every chapter I basic knowledge is always teach you. So up next we drive the some derivation like article and start the new function of electrostat like Coulomb's law. Okay, so I show how to drive a derivation like on a board level. Okay, you also. So board students also focus. Coulomb's law. What is the statement of the Coulomb's law? What is the statement of the Coulomb's law? Statement that the force of interaction the force of interaction between a 2-point stationary charge. The force of interaction, and what interaction? Interaction force is maybe attraction, is also a repulsion, is depend on the nature of the charge. Force of interaction between a 2-point stationary charge. 2-point stationary charge is directly proportional to the product of the charges and inversely square of distance, like this. This is the point charge A, this is the point charge B, separated distance of R. If this is the like charges, so repel to each other, like positive, F1 also of same force but opposite direction, and if A positive and B negative, so attract to each other, same force. What is my point? So statement is F is directly proportional to product of the 2-point stationary charge, this equation first, and inversely square of distance, equation second. You solve equation first and second. F is directly proportional to Q1 Q2 upon of R square. You remove this proportionality, F is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon of R square. You leave it, another, you can say 1 upon 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 upon of R square, and again you write down 9 multiply 10 की power 9 Q1 Q2 upon of R square. Okay students, you understand? So firstly you write down the statements, and after this the mathematical with function and with graph, yeah, with pictures, with diagrams. So you complete the full derivation. Actual mein this description only for board students, and initially I teach you a board level, medical level, NEET level, IIT JEE level. Okay, so if any query, if any doubts, you can ask me, no problem. Okay, because every problem have a solution. If you ask a question, so I gave an answer. Thank you so much.